Good morning, everybody. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, wait for 2 minutes, then we will start the class so that rest can join. Okay, so let us start the class because we have waited for 2-3 minutes, but nobody is joining. So let us start the class. This is the continuation class from the last day, because last day we want to see what we have done. We have done that, we are derivating the, just a minute. Aperture of the antenna, when we have derivating the values of the, can you see the view? Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are derivating the value of IRMS, and we are sorry, we are derivating the values of IRMS, and we are sharing the thing. And up to this IRMS, we found W is equal to I square RMS into RL, where RL is the load impedance, sorry, load resistance. RR is the radiation resistance. RA is the antenna resistance. Okay. RL is the loss resistance. Sorry. So after this, we are going to derive the values of that today, because this is included in your examination, first midterm examination. That's why we have to complete it today. That's why I'm taking the class. So last day, this was the final thing that we have done. Anybody, any problem on that?
सर क्वेश्चन तो एमसीक्यू आएंगे ना?
क्वेश्चन एमसीक्यू ज्यादातर क्वेश्चन एमसीक्यू आएगा, एक दो कुछ डिस्क्रिप्टिव हो सकता है, मतलब पॉइंट करेगा वो। डेरिवेशन आपको शायद नहीं करना पड़ेगा, डेरिवेशन का पर उसका वैल्यू आपको जानना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि वैसे ही पॉइंट वाइज क्वेश्चन रहेगा। डेरिवेशन ज्यादा नहीं होता, उसको नहीं होगा इंटरनल में। So let us do today's class work. Let us start today's class work. Today is 18/12/2021. So here we will start with IRMS value. In that IRMS value, I find out I of RMS equals to mod of V by root over of RL plus RR plus RL. Whole square plus XL plus XA whole square. Where we told what? Where we told XL is the what? Load reactance in mho and XA is equals to antenna reactance. It is also in mho. Since the power received by the terminal load impedance is given as, since the power received by terminal load impedance is given as W equals to I square RMS into RL. So by substituting the IRMS value, we get that W equals to V square dot RL into RL plus RA whole square plus XL plus XA whole square. Now, as per the definition, of the aperture of the antenna, effective aperture, definition of effective aperture, and that is denoted by AC. And AC equals to W by P into M square or lambda square. So by substituting the value of W, we get V square RL by RL plus RA whole square plus XL plus XA whole square dot P into lambda square. So that is nothing but AC equals to V square RL by in third bracket RL for RR plus RN whole square plus XL plus XA whole square into P into lambda square. Okay. So according to the maximum power, maximum power transfer theorem maximum power will be transferred from the antenna to the antenna terminating load if transferred from antenna to the antenna terminating load. Terminating load. If XL equals to minus of XA and RL equals to RA, that is equals to RR plus RL. Okay. So that is equals to RL equals to RR when if RL equals to 0. So what will happen? Next page, we are continuing here. Okay, up to this. Anybody in confusion? So what will be the maximum power? Thus, the maximum power received RECEIVD received in antenna terminating load impedance ZL. Load impedance ZL can be obtained. If the above condition is constituted in the AC expression. AC expression. So what we get? W max equals to V square RL by 4R square RL square equals to V square by 4RL equals to V square by 4RR. Okay, so that is equals to what? That is equals to V square by 4RR. So this is the maximum power received in the antenna terminating load impedance ZL under the condition of maximum power transfer and without antenna loss and corresponding effect aperture is known as maximum effective aperture. So without antenna loss and corresponding effective aperture, it is known as maximum effective aperture. So that is nothing but AC max, maximum effective aperture equals to maximum received power by power density of incident wave. Incident spelling is DENT, okay. INCIDENT, incident wave. So that is equals to V square by 4 of R into what? Rho or P pointing vector. That is equals to AC max equals to V square by 4RR P into lambda square or meter square. So previously, if I see this lambda square is nothing but it is the unit, okay? Okay. किसी को प्रॉब्लम है इस पे? हेलो,
No, sir.
तो ये है पूरा डेफिनेशन ऑफ एपरेचर, एंटेना एपरेचर. ये बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है आप लोगों को. ठीक है आप लोगों को? It is okay for everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this much will be the syllabus for the first internal.
सर इसको भी अपलोड कर दीजिएगा ना।
हाँ, गूगल क्लासरूम में आज ही अपलोड कर दे। तो अभी तक तो ये तो अपना मिड टर्म का सिलेबस था। तो इसके बाद इसकी कुछ डेफिनेशन है जो आज हम लोग थोड़ा देख लेंगे, क्योंकि हमारा क्लास अगर आज शुरू कर चुके हैं तो उसको तो खत्म करना चाहिए। तो आज इसके साथ जुड़ा हुआ 2-3 डेफिनेशन देख लेते हैं जो आपका सिलेबस मतलब इंटरनल के सिलेबस पर नहीं है पर हमारा सिलेबस में है। तो स्कैटरिंग लॉस के बारे में हम लोग देखेंगे। ये एपरेचर का इफेक्टिव एपरेचर के अंडर ही आता है, वहां पर स्कैटरिंग लॉस होता है। तो उसको क्या है डेफिनेशन वो हम लोग बात करेंगे। तो हम लोग बात करेंगे आज स्कैटरिंग लॉस के बारे में। क्या है ये स्कैटरिंग लॉस? Besides effective aperture, there are other apertures also like scattering aperture and loss aperture corresponding to considerable losses in radiation or re-radiation resistance and antenna loss resistance respectively, and accordingly they are called as scattering and loss aperture. So जैसे कि इफेक्टिव एपरेचर होता है वैसे ही हम लोग एंटीना के दो और एपरेचर्स होता है। एक है स्कैटरिंग एपरेचर जिसको हम लोग एस से डिनोट करते हैं, और एक है लॉस एपरेचर जो हम ए टी से डिनोट करते हैं। ये लॉस एपरेचर क्या होता है? कोरस्पॉन्डिंग टू द कंसिडरेबल लॉसेस इन रेडिएशन। रेडिएशन के दौरान जो कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग लॉस होता है उसको दर्शाता है, या री रेडिएशन रेजिस्टेंस जो है आर आर एंड एंटेना लॉस रेजिस्टेंस आर एल, इसके ऊपर भी डिपेंड करता है रेस्पेक्टिवली। ये अकॉर्डिंगली हम लोग कहते हैं इन दोनों को स्कैटरिंग एंड लॉस एपरेचर। सो जस्ट अ सेकेंड। Sorry for the disturbance. We are talking about scattering losses, and scattering losses are effective. What I told that besides effective aperture, antenna also have two types of apertures. One is scattering aperture and it is loss aperture. And scattering aperture is denoted by scattering TT, sorry, aperture is denoted by AS and loss aperture is denoted by AL. Okay, so one is scattering aperture and another is loss aperture. So mathematically, how we will denote? Mathematically, AS is denoted as I square RMS dot RR by pointing vector. So if I put the value of the IRMS, I square as IRMS, sorry, so I will get AS equals to V square dot RR by RL plus RA whole square plus XL plus XA whole square into P, that is the pointing vector. Where loss aperture is nothing but AL, that is equals to I square RMS dot RL. So that is AL equals to, if I put the value of IRMS, V square RL by RL plus RA whole square plus XL plus XA whole square dot P. If now the condition of maximum transfer of energy is introduced in AS, then AS max will be V square RR by RL plus RR whole square dot P, that is equals to V square RR by 4 RR square dot P, that is AS max equals to V square by 4 RR into P, as because RA equals to RR plus RL, that is equals to RR if RL equals to 0, but RL equals to RR. So that is happening. Thus, under the condition of maximum transfer of energy, maximum scattering aperture and maximum effective aperture are same. So we can write AS max equals to AE max. Further, the ratio of scattering aperture to effective aperture is given as scattering ratio, and it is denoted by beta. So what is beta? Beta is equal to AS by AE. AE, not AC, sir. So beta is the scattering ratio, and it is the ratio of scattering aperture to effective aperture. The value of beta lies between 0 to infinity. So everybody okay? Clear? समझ गए आप लोग? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so please give your attendance. 2 minutes is left. Quickly give your attendance. अभी भी 2 आदमी ने अटेंडेंस नहीं दिया. हेलो, अभी भी मैं देख रहा हूँ 2 आदमी ने एक दे दिया और एक बाकी है. अच्छा, अटेंडेंस नहीं दोगे तो इतना 6 दे दिया. ठीक है, ठीक है. थैंक यू. तो इतना तक किसी को कोई तकलीफ है, कोई डिस्कशन चाहते हो? क्योंकि 21 तारीख को शायद आपका एग्जाम है और उस दिन ये क्वेश्चंस, ये लास्ट स्कैटरिंग लॉस नहीं रहेगा, सॉरी स्कैटरिंग एपरेचर नहीं रहेगा, एएस नहीं रहेगा, पर उससे पहले पूरा आपका सिलेबस में रहेगा. तो let us wish you a very best for your internal examination, midterm examination. Hope you will get a good number in that internal examination, and the questions will be very easy. So please read it carefully and then give the answers. It will be sometimes tricky question. 2 numbers question will be some tricky questions. Actually, it will be 5 2-number question. So that carries 10 marks and 10 1-number question. So that carries 10 marks. So total 20-number question will be there. So 20 or 30, I will give 20 numbers question. So 10 will be 1 marks question and 5 will be 2 marks question. 15 questions will be there, and 2 marks question will carry 2 marks, and it will be option is 5. So you have to give 5 questions, so 10 marks and 10 MCQ questions. So tricky questions will be there. So please study it and then give the answer. So thank you very much for attending the class. Have a good day. Thank you very much.